My training has mostly been in short-term psychodynamic psychotherapy for adults. So here at the Child Clinic, I've tried to adapt some of what I've learned in working with adults to child populations. And so really in this model of therapy, there's a big focus on emotions and relationships and how relational patterns can contribute to symptoms. And so with kids, there's not as much of a conversation on it's more of like a play therapy kind of situation. So I don't really talk as directly about these issues as I would with an adult. We kind of spend time together, we play, we do things, and then as emotions come up, I try to reflect them to the child. I try to ask them about how they're feeling about different things, and really it's not so much about interpretation of what's going on with them, but just reflecting back, what they might be experiencing in the moment.
So I guess I'm not sure what I would call a model of therapy, but it's kind of a combination of different sorts of play therapy, and the idea being that kids of this age don't have a lot of stuff going on, and they can't necessarily communicate their feelings with words like adults can sometimes, so that the play becomes more symbolic, like language is symbolic, and try to interpret it in the same way or communicate through play.
This is the first time that I've ever worked with children in a therapeutic setting, so I take away, my, kind of dipping my toes into it and trying to understand what it's like to be in the mind of a child, and in the way, trying to understand how kids feel things and what's difficult for them to feel. And I guess I've learned a little bit about how I can draw that out and make it a little bit more easy for them to digest their feelings that can be really difficult and upsetting.
I think that I take away, I'm often surprised by how meaningful things are, even when I don't, on a daily basis, I don't feel like they're meaning. It's easy to come in and do what I do or spend the time and not feel like I'm achieving anything, but there are always moments when things end or things change, when it becomes apparent to me how much, how significant the work has been with the kids, or how important the relationship is to them. I think it often comes through there. So I guess that's my takeaway, that things are more meaningful than they seem most of the time.